Good morning. Welcome to Top of the Morning by Mint, your weekday newscast that brings you five major stories from the world of business. It's Tuesday, April 22nd, 2025. This is Nelson John. Let's get started. While investors chase complex strategies, gold is quietly stealing the show. Prices are on a tear, hitting $3,333 an ounce globally and 98,000 rupees per 10 grams in India, with a 25% year-to-date gain. Compare that to Nifty's limp 0.5% rise. What's behind the surge? Geopolitical chaos, a weaker dollar, and central banks hoarding bullion. Russia's asset freeze in 2022 kicked off the trend. Trump's back-and-forth tariff threats are keeping it alive. India, the world's second largest gold consumer, imported 812 tons in 2024, up from 744 last year. Even as gold ETFs saw some profit booking in March, the outlook is bullish. Goldman Sachs projects $3,700 per ounce by the end of 2025. Indian analysts see gold crossing 1 lakh rupees per 10 grams by late 2025 or early 2026, powered by wedding demand and global buying. For investors, gold is proving its worth as a hedge against stock market volatility, especially with FIIs selling and patchy earnings weighing on equities. As HDFC AMC points out, gold consistently shines when market slumps. The bottom line here, diversifying into gold might just be the smartest, oldest trick in the book. Adani Realty is gearing up to launch its largest township project to date, a massive 1,000-plus acre development in Navi Mumbai next to the soon-to-open international airport the group is building. This will be twice the size of Dharavi and modelled on our Shantigram success, said a person familiar with the plans. Estimated investments are over 10,000 crore rupees. The project, currently dubbed Adani Panvel, will be a mixed-use township rolled out over the next decade. The launch will follow the airport's inauguration, and the company is fine-tuning what to offer first: apartments, plots, or both, reports Mint's Madhurima Nandi. Adani real estate push is accelerating. With over 200 million square feet in its portfolio, it's taking aim at Mumbai's fast-expanding eastern frontier. And it's not alone. Hirandani, Raheja, and Godrej are also betting big on Navi Mumbai, buoyed by infrastructure like the Mumbai Trans Harbour Link and a rising tide of premium housing demand. This is the third Mumbai, says JLL's Shankar Armugam. The momentum is real. In a move aimed at building financial independence early, the Reserve Bank of India has announced that minors aged 10 and above can now open and operate their own bank accounts. Minors above such an age limit may be allowed to open and operate savings or term deposit accounts independently, said the RBI in a circular released on Monday. Banks can also extend digital services like internet banking, ATM cards, and checkbooks based on their internal risk assessments. But there's a catch. No overdrafts allowed. Every minor accounts must always stay in the black. For kids under 10, accounts can still be opened, but must be operated by a parent or legal guardian, including mothers, the RBI clarified. All banks have been directed to review and update their internal policies to match the new norms by July 1st, 2025. Due diligence both at the time of opening and later is mandatory. The move is expected to encourage early financial literacy while keeping safeguards firmly in place. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US Vice President J.D. Vance on Monday said there's significant progress on a long-discussed India-US bilateral trade agreement, signaling a major step forward in economic ties. There is political will on both sides to get this done, a government official said, adding that the deal is being shaped with people-first outcomes in mind. Vance, on a 4-day visit to India with his family, met Modi in Delhi, where both leaders reviewed key areas of cooperation: trade, defense, energy, and high-tech innovation. The meeting builds on Modi's February trip to Washington and follows his brief encounter with Vance in Paris that same month. India is pitching itself as a key partner in semiconductors, defense, and tech supply chains, while the US is looking to deepen its ties amid shifting global dynamics. On the global front, both sides emphasized dialogue over conflict amid rising geopolitical tensions and protectionist trends. Modi also said he's looking forward to welcoming President Trump to India later this year. A visit expected to cement what officials are calling a strategic, people-driven partnership between the world's two largest democracies. Maharashtra's Transport Department is cracking down on Ola Electric and hard. Authorities have already shut down 75 of the company's stores, and another 46 are now being ordered to close for operating without the required trade certificates, the state confirmed on Monday. We have closed about 75 stores and 270 more are under scrutiny, said Transport Commissioner Vivek Bhimanvar. The state's action follows raids across cities like Mumbai and Pune, where 192 unregistered vehicles were seized. This comes despite Ola Electric's claim that the reports are speculative, incorrect, and misplaced. The company says it's shifting from regional distribution centers to a direct-to-consumer store model and is in the process of ensuring all stores are licensed. But the state isn't convinced. The action is part of a wider probe involving the Union Road Transport and Heavy Industries ministries focused on compliance gaps. Maharashtra is Ola's biggest market, accounting for 12% of its 344,000 electric scooter sales in FY25. But the timing is tough. Ola is losing market share and trailing Bajaj and TVS in monthly retail sales. The company's stock is down over 38% this year, raising fresh questions about execution and compliance as competition heats up. In a regulatory first, Google has agreed to pay 20.24 crore rupees to settle an antitrust investigation by India's Competition Commission (CCI), making it the first company to use India's new settlement framework enacted in 2023. The case, allegations that Google abused its dominance in the smart TV markets by forcing manufacturers to bundle its Play Store and Play services with Android TVs, and blocking rival systems through restrictive agreements. According to the CCI, Google's contracts, TADA and ACC, tied with OEMs to unfair terms, stifling innovation and competition. The new India agreement now compels Google to unbundle its apps and drop default placement mandates on Android TVs. This allows OEMs to sell and develop incompatible Android devices without breaking the rules, said the regulator. The settlement comes with a 15% discount, part of the new law encouraging quicker resolutions. The CCI also reviewed inputs from 45 stakeholders before finalizing the deal. Meanwhile, the EU is reportedly eyeing similar moves against big tech, especially if trade talks with the US breaks down post-Trump's tariff hike. Google hasn't commented yet. That's all for today. Thank you for joining in. We are eagerly looking forward to our next Top of the Morning episode that will be packed with the latest in business news. Until then, this is Nelson John signing off. Have a tremendous Tuesday.